Sorry, gang, I had the wrong audio device selected. My mic should be working now. Hello, good morning, good whatever time of day it is. Love tech issues to start my day off. How are we doing in chat? It's nice to see you here, Demon Slayer. Let me turn down my volume a little bit. It's a little loud in my ears. How's everyone feeling? You're good? I'm good too. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to run ads. Why is my button to run ads not up? Oh, it's probably... Okay. I'm gonna wait to do any VTuber sneak peeks until after the ads run. I was in a little bit of a rush this morning. I typically try to record, like, to get myself into the talking mood, to get myself into the streaming mood. I typically try and record some voiceovers before I start my stream. And I was doing that again this morning. I was recording a bunch of voiceovers, but I had, like, a bunch to record today. So I was, like... right up to when I pressed the start stream button, I was recording voiceovers, which isn't always the best decision, but I had lots to get done and I've got a busy day today, so I kind of needed to do them early. So everything else is a little bit of a disaster. That's my bad. I'm sorry. My mouth tracking is a little bit fucky. I think it's just where I have my camera at. Also, if you'd like, you can call me Destiny. I don't mind. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, Destiny. I almost said Demon Slayer again. It's all good. Thank you. We get used to it. We get used to the disaster that is the start of Muffin streams. You gotta just, like, give me a few minutes and I get into it. I'll let the ads finish before I get into anything too exciting. But yeah, I had a bunch of voiceovers to record this week because I made a bunch of emotes and I wanted to make just a big old batch of voiceovers for those because they're really helpful backlog content for me for if I need something to post but I don't have much interesting. So they're just good to have. I like to have them around, and now I have a lot of voiceovers that I recorded. I also recorded more updates on my VTuber process and a very exciting one that's going up later this week that I'm going to talk about soon. And I have some juice while I wait for ads. I'm noticing my mouth tracking is a little bit stickier than it normally is today, so we're going to see how that goes. I might have to mess with that later. Okay. And I should launch Webkinz for game as well. Lots to consider today. We are back. Welcome back. I'll update you later. Mix it up. I gotta make sure all my toggles and stuff are on. Okay. So, the reason I am such a disaster is because I was recording a bunch of voiceovers right before stream started. And of those voiceovers, I had a very exciting one that I want to share with you guys. Let me bring my chat up. Okay, so, as you may know, I have been working on a new VTuber for like 6 months, over 6 months at this point. I'm very excited about it. It's a huge passion project for me. And as of last week for Twitch, for you guys, I did announce when my debut date was going to be. If you missed it, it's February 15th at the same time I typically start my streams, and I'll be doing like a full day stream. Which is very exciting. I'm very hyped. I'm very stoked to show you guys all of that. And today, well, not today, but today I recorded this, and sometime later this week, I think it's going to be on Friday, I'm going to be announcing the new VTuber on TikTok, on everything, and it's going to be the first public look at the new VTuber model, which is crazy because I've been like having to keep it a secret for a little bit. It's been up and running for a little while, but I haven't been able to show anyone except like a few close friends, and obviously Saucy's seen it. Thought my homies can't listen, so I'll just lurk. Hope y'all doing fine. I'm doing great, Kaz. Thanks for dropping in. Very happy to have you here. Hope you enjoy your lurk, even if you can't hear me. Yeah, so aside from like a couple people like IRL that have seen the new model, it's going to be the first look that TikTok and YouTube get of the VTuber model, the new one. But because I don't think it's any secret that my Twitch chatters are my favorite, I would like to make you guys an offer. Would you guys like to see the new Muffins model for a few minutes before I debut and all the shorts and stuff go up? That's my offer to you, and I'm getting VTube Studio up because that is what I'm gonna do. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hide myself for a minute and I'm gonna load the new model up. It's just gonna be for like a minute or two, but it doesn't feel fair that the other social medias get to look at it first when you guys are like the most loyal muffiners. I don't have a name for my community. I should probably get one. Okay, I don't know how centered this is gonna be on OBS, so we'll figure it out. Okay, okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? I feel really nervous showing this off, actually. Okay. Oh, I'm huge. Hello! There we go. There we go. This is new model. This is me. This is what I look like now. The tracking is incredibly good. It's so much more expressive than the past model. I am so incredibly happy with it. It has so many toggles. I'm not showing the toggles off yet. The toggles will be like a stream thing, but yeah. Oh, holy shit, I love it. Thank you guys. Words cannot express like how happy I am with this model. I deadass like almost cried when I set it up. It's so good. I'm so happy. Pretty good, can't lie. Thank you, Kaz. Yeah, ooh, I'm just super happy. So that's it. This is all you really get of it for now, but I did want to give you guys a chance to get a little sneak peek at the new model before I show it off everywhere else. All right, I'm gonna go back to the other model, but yeah, this is what we have to look forward to. Okay, there we go. Hopefully worth like the 6 months that it took to get everything ready for it. I hope. What's my hotkey for that? The hotkeys are different between the models. There we go. There I am. Okay, back to normal. Back to the one that actually matches with this setup. Yeah, that's the sneak peek I was really excited to show off today. I might show it off a couple more times as like regulars and stuff flow in, because I do want to show it off. You guys are important to me, and I want to show you my model. I'm gonna close VBridger now, because I think VBridger actually messes a little bit with the mouth tracking on this model. Yeah, it totally does. This one is not built for it. You should be called the Pastries? That's such a good name! I like it. I might put out a vote for that, but I really like the Pastries. That's so cute. That's awesome. Thank you, Destiny. Good shit. I applaud you. Okay, so today we're not just talking about my new VTuber, although I could talk about it all day. Today we're playing more Webkinz. I'm gonna play my Webkinz dailies to ease myself into my day, and then we're gonna design them as character designs. Aw, thank you, of course. It's such a good idea. Thank you for pitching it. Let me move this over here. Just doing some screen organization. I got a new monitor recently. I think I briefly mentioned it that last stream. And it's huge. This thing is massive. And it's lovely, but I'm still getting used to having everything between like my standard just like smaller monitor and this thing on my desk that is literally like the size of a TV. Let me get Webkinz up and running here. So what we're doing, I started this a couple weeks ago, but I kind of didn't have much luck with the design part of it. I have a bunch of Webkinz pets that I originally like put in here and named after my OCs. And now I want to do redesigns of those OCs, but I've been getting really stuck with the process of redesigning them. So I thought that it would be super duper fun to take the pets that I have made of them and just dispose everything else in my mind, dispose everything else that I know about their characters, and just do a design based on the pets. And that's not like me committing to a final redesign for them. It's just some experimentation about what they could look like, and that's what I want to do. And I tried to do it digitally a couple weeks ago, but I think I actually want to just like start in the sketchbook for it. I think that's going to be our goal here. So we're going to pop into Webkinz. We're going to do that for a little while. We're just going to do dailies, stuff like that, show off all the pets, and then probably in about like 45 minutes, an hour, we'll go down to the sketchbook. It honestly depends on how long the Webkinzing takes me. We'll go down to the sketchbook and we'll actually do the character designs. That's the plan for today. As much as I would like to just play with my new VTuber for like 3 or 4 hours. That I have to wait a little bit for. That's what we'll do on debut. Okay. Oh, good, it is all set up. I'm just like a little big. Just a little big. There we go. That's a little better. I think I need to change my X and Y movement on this one. I move like a lot, don't I? Yeah. And along with the new monitor, by the way, I also just have like a bigger desk setup. Or not a bigger, but like different desk setup. I moved where my tracking cam is and all of that. So hopefully I lose tracking less, but it is taking some getting used to. Welcome to my Webkinz house. If you weren't here the past couple streams where I've been streaming Webkinz, welcome to my house. This is the little Christmas cabin I was working on, even though it's like out of season now. I have 2 of my pets here. I have Alistair and Makoto, who are I started redesigning Alistair last week and didn't get very far on it, but I ended up doing a design for him in my sketchbook that I will show you guys because I think it's really neat. For now, let's play. It looks very lovely, thank you. I love decorating houses in Webkinz, even though the decoration features are kind of limited, but it's fun, it's nostalgic for me, I like it, that's what's important. Look at how tiny it is! What? Oh, my screen capture's all wonked up too. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna resize this real quick. I forgot that like everything needs to change now that I have the new monitor. There we go. It's so tiny! That's crazy. I guess Webkinz wasn't really built for the resolution of this thing. I love decorating in Animal Crossing. I do too. I think we're actually gonna have to visit my Animal Crossing island next week because 3.0 comes out, right? So I'll probably do that. I'll probably take you guys for that ride. I want to start doing some evening streams again, like after my classes and stuff, but I gotta figure out what my school and homework schedule looks like before I schedule any of those, so it might be a little bit. Do I just like suck at this game all of a sudden, or there we go. Yeah, we can play some Animal Crossing. I think my island is like almost completely done, but I keep getting like so close to finishing it and then just being like, yeah, I'm bored of Animal Crossing. I'm gonna take a break for a while, and then it doesn't get worked on. I think I have like one little area left to do. So maybe for 3.0 we can finally finish up that last little bit of my island. Okay, that's gambling machine number 1 for the day. Honestly, I used to feel obligated to do all of the dailies in this game. I don't anymore. It's supposed to be for fun, so I only do the ones I feel like. I think that's the better way to play this game, given that it is a game. I've also been playing Legend ZA a lot on my own again. Same file that I played on stream, but I'm just doing the post game of it now. I've been just running through and doing all of like the little side quests and whatnot that it gives you, which has been super fun. Except I'm stuck on that fucking like Pikachu quest where the kid has like a beefed up Pikachu that can one-hit your Pikachu, and you have to try and beat his Pikachu with a stronger Pikachu. That one's been giving me some grief, but I finished everything else, and then I'm gonna like actually go do some actual like post-game story stuff that they have in there. But I've been having a good time. It's been my relaxing game. I play it after work and stuff. I'm trying to do a better job. I'm trying to do a better job of just actually turning off work when I'm done work and not being like, oh, well, now I have some time to do like this or that for like for stream, or I can write a script or whatever. Try to do that in like normal not normal work hours because it's not good for me to just constantly be working. I had my dream Animal Crossing on island I had my dream island on Animal Crossing, but my save corrupted. No, that's so sad. You didn't have any backups? That's tragic. You've also been playing some Pokemon games too? Ooh, that's so exciting. Which ones have you been playing? Okay, I did get my bonus for that. Sick. I am a big Pokemon fan. I love me some Pokemon. Oh, the music does not pair well together. Let's get through this. I can't mute this. Okay. We're gonna go play Pachinko. 2 seeds. You have 11 Pokemon games for your Switch? That's so awesome. I didn't realize there were that many Pokemon games on Switch at this point. I guess for like the spin-offs like Snap and whatnot. I was really excited for that new Pokemon game that's like basically just Pokemon Animal Crossing. And then I found out that it's a Switch 2 exclusive and I'm not excited anymore. I'm quite sad. It's crazy how tiny the actual play area for this is. It's so funny. Very much not built to be played on a monitor of this size, I guess. Did I do? Yeah, I did deluxe. Okay, let's go play slots. Let's go do more gambling. I won like $1,000 off of this earlier this week. It was crazy. I'm probably not going to do very well here though. You've been playing ZA and Shield recently? Nice. ZA was really good. I really liked ZA. I think that's kind of the consensus with it. Did you like, or I don't know how far you are. Have you been liking ZA? What are your thoughts on it? I know Sword Shield has its haters, but I fucking love Sword Shield. It's by no means a flawless game, but I think it's fun. I like it. You enjoy it a lot? Good. I thought it was a really good game. I thought it was really well done. It's like well written, it's fun to play. It's good. It's a winner in my books. I don't know, are people still hating on Sword Shield, or did everyone do the thing where they like changed their minds about it after Scarlet Violet came out? Because Scarlet Violet were like actually kind of like meh. Your first ever Pokemon was Pokemon White for the DS? Yeah, that was my introductory generation as well, was Black and White. That was when I got really into it. Was it, right? No, I'm trying to remember because I didn't actually play that much Pokemon as a kid because I didn't have many of the games. I just watched other people play. But I know my brother had Diamond on the DS. I'm just trying to think of like if he got that before or after. I don't know, man. It's been a while. We are having shit luck here. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, I see how it is. What is this shit? I don't need moonberries anymore. Whew. I'm a little sleepy this morning, like a little more tired than I thought I would be. I don't know why. I slept well. I slept longer than I typically sleep. I went to bed like a little early, but still just an eepy little guy, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. Also, shockingly, I managed to receive a copy of Pokemon Yellow for the original Game Boy. That is a really good find. Congratulations. Do you have a Game Boy to play it on? Because that would be really cool. I feel like that would be a really like neat experience being able to play the thing like on the original console it was made for, you know? Yay! I forgot that my goal was actually to come play Spree. I was kind of just going through the motions. I guess we'll go up here. I'll get my last shopping bag. Oh, never mind. That was a green and not a yellow. I know what colors are, I promise. You do have Game Boy Advance? I'm missing the charger for it? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go to the mall yet. I don't have enough credits. Well, I wish you best of luck in finding a charger for it, because it would be really cool to be able to play the game on the Game Boy. I don't know. I don't know. I know the market for like getting old Nintendo consoles can be really, really rough. I wonder if it's the same for like just a charger. Oh, it's frozen. I can't do anything. Hold on. Let me fix this really quick. What a game. What a well-built game. It is completely stuck. Gotta force quit Webkinz. It may be very difficult to find. Okay. Well, I wish you best luck. I'm sending you good luck and good vibes for your Game Boy charger. I hope it manifests into existence. I hope you stand up after this stream, you get up and you just have an epiphany and you know immediately right where the charger is. That would be very lovely. Okay. Turn that back on. Excellent. Okay, now we can get back to it. I don't know why the arcade freezes the entire game sometimes, but it does. Look, he's so teeny tiny. He's so teeny tiny in there. Oh. Oh, I don't think I have this one yet. This was my favorite room theme when I was a kid playing Webkinz. Was like the rock theme. And they retired it, and now the only way to get it is when it pops up in the curio shop here. So slowly but surely, I have been trying to buy all of the pieces for it, and I don't. Excuse me, do you want to stay up? I don't think I have this one yet. Let's see, it's like the boombox vanity. Okay, let's go to B and my dog. That's the boom and black couch, so it would be right there. So no, I don't have it yet. There we go. You've been looking for months, it just warped out of existence and I'm sad about it. I'm sorry, it's the worst when that stuff happens. I feel you though. I've had shit like that happen to me where it's like you have an important item, so you're like, I need to put this somewhere important so I do not lose it. And then you try and put it somewhere important and it just disappears. Crazy. Well, that was not good luck. I've been suffering over the gem hunt thing, and I did look up where like all the specific gems were in specific mines. But still I'm just not having much luck. We'll tip the man. Tip service workers. Yippee. Okay, what do we have left to do? Wish Factory. I think I'm also supposed to play the submarine game for a little bit. We might do that really quick because we have some time. Let's make our wish of the day for the thing that I will probably just be able to afford before I get it for wish of the day. Yippee, Kin's Cash. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I think that's all my dailies now. At least all the dailies that I feel like doing. So let's go play the submarine game for a little bit. I have like a quest that requires me to do that. It's crazy to me like how little of the screen this takes up. It's so funny. Webkinz is really just not meant to be played on this monitor, which makes it way funnier that that's what I'm doing. I need to mute this. I don't want to listen to this song the whole time, like overlapped with my other music. Okay, we're gonna try and do this speedy, because I don't want to take too long. But also I feel like speedy is how I lose the game really fast. Fun story about the vacation island on Webkinz. You used to need to like pay to go to the vacation island, and there used to be like a specific NPC that you needed to talk to get to it. And she was a queen and an icon, and I'm so mad that they removed her. But yeah, there is a travel agency in Webkinz, and there was this like pink dragon lady who ran it, and her name was Debbie Dragon. And she was awesome and iconic. And then one day they just made it so you could get to the vacation island from your map, and they fucking killed her. This is a really sad story, and I really miss her. Rest in peace to legend. That's the history of Webkinz Vacation Island. There's also, we did this earlier, but there's like a boat in this you can go to. It's called Don't Rock the Ship or Don't Rock the Boat or something like that. And there's like, you have a chance to either see like a pirate ghost or get a prize. And there's supposed to be something really cool you can do if you get all 4 map pieces, but I don't know what it is because I only have 3. But there's that game, and there's a ghost in it, and like there is a chance that the little ghost pops up, and it's like not scary, but it did like terrify me so bad when I was a kid that I refused to ever go back there. I think a lot of things on Webkinz that were meant to be like child friendly and not scary did still end up terrifying me as a child because I was just a very anxious kid. I wish you luck for the last piece. Thank you. I think they are just like really rare. So honestly, I've had good luck being able to find 3 of them so far. Hopefully it'll come soon and I'll actually be able to tell you guys what happens when you get all the pieces of the map. But yeah, there's also... Fuck. I'm dead. Oh, I messed up. There's also an evil fairy who can like pop up on your screen and like offer to trade with you for stars and stuff. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Kaz. I will sit up a little straighter. Maybe that'll help me feel more awake. You can trade her for stars and stuff that you get from another mini game. And yeah, I didn't know that she was a thing. So one day she popped up on the side of my screen when I was a kid. I was like 6, I think. And it scared me so bad that I was afraid to play Webkinz for a little while. And again, not scary at all. Oh, thank you for the blanket. Oh, I'm so warm and cozy now. Now I am gonna fall asleep. No, kidding, but yeah, it scared me so bad that I didn't want to play Webkinz for like a month. Cause I had a dream. I had a dream where she like popped out of my computer and attacked me, and that I like couldn't scream. I was in the basement and my parents couldn't hear me screaming or something like that. So I was really afraid of this like chibi little Webkinz fairy for quite a while. I actually don't want to play more of that. I can do that later. Am I out of things to do? Should we start art? We can start arting. That did not take me as long as I thought it would, but let's just show off the pets. Let's show off who's getting character designs today. Oh no, Corey's sad. I gave them all outfits last time we did this, so they're all kind of like dressed up and ready to go. We have Alistair, who's the bunny. He's like the main character of my OCs. I've already done some work on him and I'll show you it. But that's this guy. Next, we have Makoto, who we adopted last time we streamed this. She's a lovely little pixie fox. I think she's so pretty. Face the front. There we go. I think she's very pretty and I like her little outfit. Aw, yeah. We like her. I got Ace. He's got a little bit of like a punk thing going on. Or at least as punk as you can get a Webkinz for a pet. His belt is kind of clipping through his hood. We're gonna ignore that. She is very pretty, thank you. I really like her. I think the Pixie Fox is just a really cute pet. We have Corey. I like his outfit too. He looks great. He's sad right now because I need to feed him. We have Lance, who's a very majestic unicorn in a nice little suit. Is he in a suit? Did I take him out of the suit? I can't remember what he's dressed in. Oh, we modernized him a little bit. He doesn't look just like Mr. Darcy, but pink anymore. And then we have Sparrow, who's my little jackalope, because of course we needed a jackalope. It's my channel. Yeah. So those are all the guys. Those are who we're redesigning, or at least as many of them as we can get through today. We're gonna start with Alistair, and then I have like a little wheel of names thing that we can use to pick whichever one we're doing next. That's the goal for today. That's what we're doing. Where's my mouse? Keeps disappearing on me. Okay. I like that at least my room goes to the resolution of this monitor, even if nothing else does. Ooh, nice. Yes, yes. Art stream, very fun. I'm gonna have some water, because Saucy just very kindly filled up my water glass for me. Okay. Let me do a few things here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna be, oh, look at how tiny I am. I'm gonna be really small for a second. We're gonna do that. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to think about everything I need to do to get this set up. Again, I changed my desk around, so I gotta figure out what I'm using, where, everything, all the things. Just gonna rearrange myself a little bit here first, and then I'll turn on my camera. I also should probably acquire my sketchbook. That's probably pretty important too. Okay. Let's look at the desk camera. Let's see what that's looking like here. Okay. Oh, I still have a little reference of myself up. That can probably hide. We're a little zoomed, but that should be good. You can kind of see my keyboard up in the corner there. Do me a favor and just ignore that. Okay. I'm gonna have you guys like about there. Put OBS over here so I can get a better look at how focused the camera is. A little bit of setup for the new desk. Bear with me. I did mount my webcam on a sturdier surface again, so it shouldn't shake so much. It'll only shake when I hit it by mistake. I love your desk. Thank you. I'm gonna move some things just because the Eevee desk mat is only a part of the Eevee-ness that lives on this desk. I have a shrine. I have a shrine of Eevee things on my desk. These all sit under my one monitor. Glorious. I also have a couple of unicornos here because I like unicornos. I have a few more as well. Desk tour. I actually should do a new office tour. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I think you like Eevee. I do like Eevee. I'm a big fan. Sylveon is my favorite, but I like Eevee as well. Eevee's just a cutie. And it's easier to find general Eevee stuff, so I've got lots of it. Okay, there we go. I also have, this is not Eevee at all, but I have this guy. It's a Raikou plush that I got out of a claw machine. I didn't even mean to win it. I was trying to win a different thing, but I realized that the plush I wanted to win was like probably ungrabbable. So I was like, well, I guess I'll try and get something, and I managed to grab this. And he looks really funny. He looks like a flat cat. I don't think he was meant to be plushified, but he's very silly. My favorite Pokemon has to be Poplio. Oh, I'm a big Poplio fan too. I love Primarina. So Poplio is probably my favorite Alola starter. Thank you, Probe Terror and Saucy Lad, for hydrates. Hold on, hold on. Where's my water? Cheers. I'm trying to do desk setup and I got sidetracked. I also have, oh, my tracking bugged out for a sec there. I also have these two Unicornos, the little plant ones that I really like. And I have this Myrmicorno. This is the punk rock coral Myrmicorno. It was the chaser for the series, and I didn't think I was gonna get it, but it was like the only one I wanted. And then I got it. Yes, Primarina's cry is so pretty. You're so right. It's just such a wonderful Pokemon. It doesn't get the love I think it deserves. Okay, let's make me small again. I'm gonna go over to the side here. Okay. Oh, I moved myself too far. Okay. I need to put OBS back over here so I can look at them at the same time. There we go. Okay, that's better. Still getting used to having the new monitor. Changes the aspect ratios for everything. Okay. And let me focus my camera now, and then we'll be ready to go. Where'd my window go? Come back. I think it's pretty good already, but it can probably be like a little cleaner. So yeah, like about there looks pretty good. Okay. There we go. There's the sketchbook. If you weren't here, we did... Oh, I skipped some stuff, right? You weren't here, we did lore in it last week, which was very fun. It was a very sketchy page. I did make an improved version of this design. I did post it on the Discord, but I'll show it now too. Because this is also the page where I'm going to show you what I've been working on for Webkinz designs. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for admiring. So this is my personal sketchbook, which I show on stream actually a surprising amount for being a personal sketchbook. But here we go. This is what I've got. This is the design I did for Alistair based on the Webkinz pet, at least a preliminary one. We're gonna work on it some more. And then this is the more cleaned up design version of like the evolved muffins for lore stuff. About the lore, by the way, I don't know if I'm doing that right on debut, because I don't want to kill myself trying to make lore, so it'll be out when it's out. Stop, your art is amazing. Aw, oh, thank you, Demon Slayer. You're so sweet. I think I'm way better at traditional art, but I don't know. I did a pretty good digital art piece too recently, so I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I posted recently in the art channel on Discord a comparison, like a then versus now of my profile picture art. And I am like so in love with my new profile picture art. So if you haven't seen it, you should go look at it because I think it's really good. Okay. I'm gonna put that back over here. We're gonna bring chat over here. And I'm gonna start working on some stuff. That's the one. That's my personal sketchbook. I show it off on stream a lot because I do like showing you guys it, but it is my stuff, so it's like I show selectively because I've learned that it's very important to also just have a place for my own personal art. Okay, sketchbook. And pencil case. I forgot to get that out too. So I should probably put an image of what we're working on up on screen. Really haven't been considering what I need to do in terms of that, have I? Okay, I should have a folder for it. Nope, not in there. I think it's in this one? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I put it in a Clip Studio file. I forgot about that. Do I have? Did I lose the images? They should be around. Okay, there they are. I found them. I like to be able to show you guys the pictures that I'm using for reference, but then I always forget to get them ready beforehand. And I feel like it's just extra time where I'm like, hold up, I'm gonna find it. Okay, it's that one. And I'm just gonna like tuck that up over here. And then I'll get a second one. Of this. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna put that like not over my head. Okay. I'm just gonna do like some slight shifting around of the desk. We're gonna all scooch everything a little over this way, including the camera. You guys are coming with me. I just want to not block my tracking camera. Right after I just focused it too. Okay, beautiful, and put me back where I belong also. I like how I keep saying, okay, now we're ready to draw, and then I think of a bunch of other stuff that I have to do to actually make us ready to draw. Do I mean it this time? I think so. I think we're gonna start drawing. Okay, so I showed you the design that we had before. We've kind of got like the basic outfit up here above my head to work with, and then this is what the pet looks like. And I'm kind of trying to pull like equal parts from what the pet looks like and the outfit that they're wearing, and letting that kind of inspire the personality I give them. So for Alistair here, I was inspired by like the kind of split color of his body. Like he's got white on top, blue on the bottom. And I did like a similar look with the hoodie. I should have done it on the sleeves too. That would have been cool, I think. But that's what I did there. I let the bunny ears kind of shape the hair there, as well as like the tail below. I just put like decorations and stuff in it because I felt like they needed it. I transformed the cap a little bit from that like paperboy cap into this more like puffed out one because it's corduroy and matches the pants, and I really liked that. And yeah, otherwise he's kind of just wearing the clothes I put the guy in, except I chose not to use the glasses because I didn't think the glasses looked that good. Yeah, I could give him glasses, but I didn't opt to in that design. So I think we'll probably try and do just like a full page of design work for him. It matches very well, thank you. I think what I would like to do is just bring maybe a little bit more blue into the design, because that's a very blue bunny and not a very blue character design. His hair is very blue, but nothing else is. So we're gonna get going on that. I might bring a little Pinterest up just for myself. Just so I can have some pose graph. That would be lovely. Why am I so sleepy today? I need to make like some coffee or like tea or something with caffeine in it. I might do that in a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna commit to not scrolling forever. I don't have Pinterest up right now because I've kind of run out of room on my screen, so just trust. I'm just looking at pose references. Um, sure. So I think the hair is pretty good. I think I'm probably gonna stick with like a similar thing on the hair. But I want to play with the clothes a little bit more because they feel just a little plain, and that's like such a shame. I want more interesting clothes. So I think that might be kind of our goal for the first few sketches here. And then we can do like an up close one of the face as well. I think I kind of made him pretty muscular. I wanted to give him strong legs because bunnies have very strong legs. That was like my big motivator. Why did I choose this pose? This pose is like kind of gonna be hard to do. I always forget how limited the space in this sketchbook is. It's nice. I really like the square format of it, but it can also be really difficult just because of how like small the surface or the space is. Not to say like my other one is huge, but I always feel like I have so much more room vertically, and then I like start drawing. I'm like, oh, that's gonna take up just like the entire side of the page, huh? I really need to do more of muscular studies. I would like to get better at drawing muscles. Where's my eraser at? I'm gonna clean that up a little. Oh, I should change my category, huh? We're not really doing, we're not really playing Webkinz anymore. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in the art category. There, that's way better. See, now I can erase my page without my webcam going crazy and shaking everywhere and all of that. What does he have for shoes? Oh, right, I can't put shoes on the rabbit because they look dumb, so I get to pick the shoes. This one pulls back a little more, I think. And we're gonna put the foot like flat on the ground, maybe heel lifted just a little bit. Feet, I feel like I struggle at drawing feet, but I also don't want to look at a bunch of reference pictures of feet to figure out how to draw feet. Yeah, I like smaller sketchbooks, but I want a larger drawing space. Yeah, you put it perfectly. Like, I like having lots of room, but also, like, a huge sketchbook is just awful to carry around, and I like to take my sketchbooks with me. So I'm like, I'm not carrying, like, a massive sketchbook with me, but also, like, feel like sometimes tiny spaces can hurt my art a little bit. I need a little more space to spread out and think. That's not where that arm would sit. I think I want to make the shoulders just a little broader there. And we'll cross the arm over a little bit more and have it sit kind of crossbody like that. I think I may have made that arm a little bit longer. I just need to tilt this shoulder down a little bit, and that'll make a little more sense, I think. I might reposition the head. That's weird. I don't typically do that, but Yeah, I definitely want the head to move over a little bit. I don't know why this memory is like just coming back to me. Because I know like typically when you draw figures, right, you start with the head. That is typically good advice. When I was a kid, I never drew head first. I typically drew the body first, which I don't know why I did that, but that's what I did. I was like a child. I was in like middle school. And I had a friend who would like make fun of me for drawing like that. But I'm also now I'm like I understand art more fully, right? I would hope. Um, there are situations in which you should draw the head last, or you should block out other stuff before you place the head. Like, yeah, if you're doing gestures, you do the head first, but I can see scenarios where you don't, is all I'm saying. And also, why make fun of other people for doing that? That's just a bitch move. I stopped being friends with that person after a while because they were kind of really mean to me. I'm still a beginner artist, but I'm still learning. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a beginner artist and I'm still learning. I think everyone is. That's kind of the thing with art. You're always in the state of like learning and improving and finding new ways to do things and all things and all of that kind of stuff. Being a beginner is good too. Like don't ever let anyone bully you about it being a beginner. I think the only way to like actually fail as an artist is to assume you know everything there is to know about art. As long as you're willing to like keep exploring, keep learning. Oh wait, I can show you. Thumbs up. Good job. I always thumbs up like at my VTuber camera and I can't actually thumbs up. I feel like I should maybe give myself the ability to thumbs up. I think I can make that an animation, but that'd be like a rush thing before debut. There's our little pose. I went really heavy-handed with some of that on the side there. That's kind of my bad. I always get really heavy with my pencil when I sketch, and I'm really trying not to, but it's a fatal flaw of mine. I always do it. I'm trying to get rid of the habit. There we go. Gonna take away the dump truck of an ass a little bit there. It's okay like for a little bit, but it was starting to feel like disproportionately big. That's always my problem with doing like squatting poses. All right, let's begin with the actual design portion of this. So I said I wanted to spice up the outfit a little bit, but like, how do we spice up a hoodie? I also am heavy on pencils. It's a habit of mine. Yeah, I feel like it's a really easy one to fall into because it's like, oh, I want the thing to show up, but then I forget that there's more stuff that I'm going to be drawing or adding on top later, or like it's a sketch that I'm going to go over with pen. Like, ugh. Just need to practice having a lighter hand. It's hard. Okay. I'm really debating how I'm going to make this jacket more interesting. I don't know. I'm not as good at drawing men's fashion, admittedly. We'll start with the hood. The hood is a part of the thing. We like the hood. The vest. I feel like there's something we can do with the vest there to make it more interesting. I'm gonna try and spice up the style of the hoodie also. I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with giving a character more basic street clothes. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, by the way, but these are for my Magical Boy comics. These guys all have like transformation forms. Obviously, because we're just working with the Webkinz, we're not doing transformation designs for them, but I also partially feel like if they're gonna have a transformation form, then maybe their like civilian form doesn't need to be quite so interesting, but like I still want it to look cool, you know? We could add like little bits of stitching on the sleeves of the hoodie here. I think that looks pretty neat. Gonna have some water. I might roll up the sleeves, add some like bracelets or something there. Something a little extra going on. I especially need to work on the heavy-handedness in this sketchbook because the pencil is so smudgy when you erase it with this paper. I've been having my fair share of issues with the paper in this sketchbook. It's been driving me a little bit nuts lately. Yeah, there we go. Give him some bracelets there. For my vest, or for the vest, in my opinion, I think some pins or patches would look very nice. That's kind of where my mind was going too. I feel like that's what I always do, but it's a good call. It certainly helps like add some personality, especially if like you do custom designs for the pins and patches. Give some information about what the character's into, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I think we'll do like a split there as well, and I think I'm gonna make the sleeves a different color from the hoodie body. And then, yeah, we gotta do a vest. I mean, we don't really see much of the vest here, but I will probably do another sketch where we play with the vest just a little bit more. And put like a couple of pins up here. Trying to like think of kind of what I think he's into for like a clothing and decorative style. I ended up putting a lot of like little charms and stuff in his hair. I'm a big fan of when people do that. It's a very Pinteresty thing that I've noticed, but I'll see people who have locks put like little like gold rings or even like little gem charms in their locks and they look so fucking cool. So I did kind of do that in the initial sketch I did. You can see I have a little bit of that going on in his hair. And I think I maybe want to stick with like a similar like kind of decorative style, but I don't know like how you'd get as much of that with the rest. I know people do like shoelace charms. I think I might do like some little charms on the shoelaces. Gives the vibe that he might jingle a little bit when he walks from all the little metal things. Kind of neat, kind of cool. I think I'll just do sneakers for him. I do like kind of like a high top Conversey looking one, but have it be all unlaced because I think that looks neat. I feel like he'd definitely wear Converse. Good. I'm glad I'm making the right choice then. I'm having trouble getting like super fine detail. I guess it's because I don't have that much space to work with, but I feel like I want to turn these into like cargo pants. I want to put some pockets on the side. They're corduroy. I don't really see corduroy cargo pants, but this is my design. I can make them exist if I want to. A little bit of like an extra strap there. Like kind of almost standing up out of his shoes a little bit because they're loose. And then we'll give him like some kind of cool sock there. Okay, I'm definitely being heavy-handed, but I have a theory that this sketchbook is also just like eating my graphite. Like it's just sucking it up. Slurp, slurp. So, I'm doing my best here. I think certainly he's a ring guy. We'll give him some rings. And then, yeah, we can go back in. I'm gonna give his hat like a little bit of a slouch to one side, I think. I think I just kind of like the way that that looks. Makes it like a little more street fashion-y, I feel. Give him like a couple pins on his hat. I gotta open up my other sketchbook. It's gonna be underneath you guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think this is kind of just, yeah, a spiced up version of this design, but honestly, it has added a lot, I feel. Even just the addition of a little bit more of a pose looks real good. I gave him a very like long and square nose bridge because that's kind of just like what rabbits' faces look like, especially like if you look at wild rabbits and hares. I feel like I prefer traditional art a little bit for doing designs like this. Makes things a little bit easier for me. I have to spend way more time on my digital art to make it look good, so yeah, I like this. Gonna clean up his face and everything whenever we line art that. Um, yeah, but that's pretty good as a first sketch. I don't know. I think I will sketch the whole page first and then we'll go back through and do line art and color if I feel so inclined at the end. That's how I'm feeling the workflow will be today, but I'm also gonna go take like quick 5-minute break, something like that. So now's a good time if you need a snack or some water or a little break, stand up and stretch. Go take that. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes, maybe less. We'll see. See you guys soon. Hello, hello, gang. I am back. I made myself some tea and I got myself some more water. So we're good. I'm gonna wait for the tea to steep a little bit and then I'm gonna have that. Do you guys want to see my mug? My mug is super cute. My friend got it for me. It's a little hard to like see the detail, but it's a bunny on top of the mug. And there are two of them. It's like a matching set. And the other one also has a bunny on the rim like this. And they kiss, their noses touch. It's very cute. I have a lot of bunny themed things. If you guys haven't noticed that yet, I really like bunnies. I'd be surprised if that wasn't like something people were aware of, given that the new VTuber is a rabbit. Well, they're a jackalope, but what is a jackalope if not a rabbit with horns? I got back also and completely forgot what I was doing. I got too enamored with my mug. We're gonna do a few more sketches, and then I said I was gonna line them afterwards. I think I want like kind of a bust shot. That's what it's called, a bust. So like half of the body, kind of the head and torso, and then just one of the face. The bust one, we're gonna focus a little bit more on the vest for, and then obviously the head, we're gonna focus on the head. I'm just looking. I don't know if I need a reference for just doing the bust, but we'll figure it out. It depends on if I can find anything good quickly. I don't think I can. So I'll just start. I'll just start sketching. I think we'll put the head up here, and then we'll do like the bust down here. And that's like a pretty decent little design sheet. I'll have him kind of like leaning back like this. Ooh, Muffins makes up their own pose for once. I think my face is still getting lost a little bit behind the camera. We can fix that by zooming in a little bit. Please excuse the impromptu adjustments of my desk setup. We're still figuring some things out here. And then, yeah, I'll use this to show off the vest a little bit. Very good, very good. Oh, the tea smells so good. I'm really excited to drink it, but I gotta let it steep for a few minutes here. It is a salted caramel chai, and this stuff is just very tasty. Very good tea. Ooh, that sounds good. It's really, really tasty. I think it's up there with some of the teas I tried. I have some that I like better, but it's like a different vibe from a lot of my other teas, so I appreciate it for its difference. Typically, I drink more like herbal teas or like some fruit teas sometimes. So this one is a little bit more. I don't know what type of tea. I think it's just a black tea. I guess I have some black teas. I don't know. It feels very different vibes to what I typically drink. My most drunk tea currently is like a stress relief tea. It's a local one, and it is so yummy. It's so good. And I certainly stress a lot, so I think the stress tea is good for me. It does also make me feel sleepy though. It makes me very relaxed. So I typically just drink it in the evenings. We'll have him do a cute little wave. Sometimes I can draw hands good. A lot of the times I don't. We'll see how it goes today. Isn't that just the eternal artist struggle? I know some people have gotten over the drawing hands thing. I certainly haven't, but I also am not very good at practicing stuff like that. Like, oh, I don't like drawing hands, don't want to practice. I tried rose petal tea. I find it has an interesting taste. Yeah, rose petals are, I think, just maybe an acquired taste. I don't love the flavor of rose either. I don't know. I like a lot of flavors. I'm pretty open with the flavors that I enjoy, but yeah, from like the little bit, I don't even know what I had rose in. I had rose something. Maybe it was like a pastry or something that I had it in, and it was not my favorite. Give him his floppy hat. Okay, we're focusing on the vest, so I'm gonna draw the vest first, I think. All I can think about is the tea, guys. It smells so good. Probably is about ready to drink, but it's also probably really hot. Well, it's steeped properly. It is incredibly hot, so I just had like a tiny little sip of it. But I don't know. I drink a lot of hot beverages, so I think maybe my heat tolerance for drinks is a little bit better. Because whenever Saucy and I have like hot beverages together, like if I make tea for both of us, he always has to wait so much longer than I do to drink his tea. So I think the hot stuff, yeah, the hot beverages just like bother him. Sensitive tongue, perhaps. I don't know what it is. Where do you guys stand on that? Do you find you can like drink hot beverages right away, or do you need to wait quite a while? You need to let it cool down? Okay. Some variety. Maybe I'm the strange one. I think I want to give the vest a little bit more of a defined shape here. It looks too loose. I'm gonna do like almost a like this kind of shape. I don't know actually how I feel about that. I did it, I'm like, maybe not for this character. We could crop it. I'd be interested to try cropping it. I like a good cropped article of clothing. And I think maybe if we make the hoodie like very baggy and then we have like the little cropped vest, that'd be cute and fun for the layering. We'll have the vest be like a little wider. I'm losing track of where I even put the body there. So we'll have the hoodie fall a little more along the body, just be like long and baggy, and then we can have the vest be a little wider and short and cropped. There we go, something like that. Then we can give him his hood back. I think I do want the hood to be a little bigger and these like kind of bits of the vest to be a little smaller and fall a little bit more over on the shoulders. Are there any other interesting design elements of the rabbit I can pick up on? I mean, I think I've kind of gotten the big ones. And the vest is just like a plain white vest in the reference, so we're definitely gonna go for some pins and patches. Hmm. I do still want him to be decorated. I'm gonna give him some, like, sewing and stuff. I guess I didn't show you his room, and we could probably look at their rooms a little bit for their personalities. I have him, he has like a little sewing nook in his room, because he's a little fashion designer. And I feel like he would have some extra stitching along the bottom of his vest, and maybe he would put some little charms and stuff on it just to be cute. I don't know if that, like, actually makes sense for doing on a vest, but he can make a statement if he wants to. That's his prerogative. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. I might, like, add little things on the end of his hoodie strings also. The sweater noodles. I don't know, I know people who call them sweater noodles. Whatever you call them. Okay, and then a little bit of that. The hoodie sleeves, and then yeah, we'll roll down his sleeve here. I am really liking this design. It's very cute. Obviously, much iteration must happen to reach a full design for, like, a comic, but for a little design challenge, very good. I am happy. I might give him, like, a safety pin in his hat if we're having him be a little seamster. What's the male version of a seamstress? Is it still just seamstress? I am also liking the design. Thank you. Yeah, I think my second go at this one, I need to redo that. That doesn't look good. I think my second go at doing this design definitely turned out much better. It's just best to start in the sketchbook, I think. And the bunny ear kind of bits. Gonna have some water, I think. My throat feels a little scratchy again today. I did have to talk a lot yesterday at work, so that would probably be why. Maybe I just talk a lot. Maybe I just do a lot of things where I have to talk a lot. I feel like I'm gonna have to adjust the face here with the line art, but that's okay. I'll worry about that when I get to it. Good. Okay. And now for just his face on its own. This is where I'll, like, nail out facial features and stuff a little bit better, because I've kind of just been estimating them. Also, the dropped frames issue we were having last week seems to not be happening this week, so that's good. I honestly kind of forgot that it happened, but my OBS was being weird and said it was dropping frames, and I got really concerned. Seems to be happier with me this week, which is lovely. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? I forgot a single emote in my big batch of emotes that I made. That I was definitely supposed to do. I was supposed to make a Scuffins emote. Because whenever we have like tech difficulties here, we call it scuffins. And I said I was gonna make an emote for it, and I forgot. It's probably like the easiest emote on my roster to make, so I can whip one up really quick later, but and I do still have one more emote slot of all the ones that I made, so I'm glad I remembered. I'll have to write that down, or I will forget again. But yeah, I definitely have to make that because despite the fact that we're moving to a new model that's cleaner and smoother, technical difficulties will still happen because it is me, and technical difficulties always happen with me. So ignore my little dinging timer of asking me if I want a break. I took one not that long ago, so we're good. I have little reminders set up for myself now whenever I'm working where it just like asks, is it time for a break? Because if you miss my New Year's stuff, I'm trying to get better at giving myself breaks and rest and all of that because I overwork myself a lot. Tech problems suck. They do. And I am unfortunately not the most technological capable person. I'm really good at figuring out how to use like specific software and stuff, but like actually making the computer or the internet or anything like that work is not particularly my strong suit. That's why we have Saucy, because Saucy's better at some of the tech support stuff. He typically comes down and helps, and that's okay. Yeah, we all have our strengths. I would like to get perhaps a little bit better at it, given that, you know, I'm trying to stream. I want to ideally be able to stream more. We'll get there. I'll learn. I'll learn eventually. This hat is so fun. I am really enjoying it. I'll put the little safety pin there. Trying to just draw these from memory. Think that's what they look like. I think that's pretty close. It's like a weird cross between trying to draw the mouth itself and trying to draw the guideline for the mouth. We'll just stick with the guideline for now. And then the skull is there. Yelp. And the neck is there. And that's all we'll draw for that. It's pretty fun design. My tea is approaching easily drinkable temperature. Very exciting for me. I'm really enjoying it already. It's just good tea, man. And this stuff has like a little bit of caffeine in it, so I'm hoping it can just wake me up a little bit extra. We won't be seeing as much of his hair in this drawing, which I think is okay because we see lots of it in the other ones. No, and I gotta pick all the little spots to add the charms and stuff back into his hair because we will be keeping those for sure. I think I just did the moon out of habit because that's like what that's what my earring on one of on my muffins model looks like. The earring on my floppy ear. I've drawn it so many times that I just like completely did that out of habit, but we'll keep it. Happy accidents. Interesting slip of the mind there. That's always cool. Wasn't even thinking about that. Nose ring. Piercing superiority. Yeah, we'll stick with that eye shape. I tried to give him much wider eyes the first time I did this because the Webkinz always has really wide eyes, but I'll just keep them pretty round and have that be like our compromise because I don't know, I think when I try and do really super wide eyes in my style, it just doesn't look super good. And maybe it's just time for me to accept that. There we go. There he is. There's our boy. Now, the problem with this sketchbook is that it hates line art pens. So I gotta try and decide what I want to line it with. I'm tempted to do this dark blue Posca pen that I have here, because this Poscas go pretty well in this sketchbook, so maybe we'll just do that. I think that'll be my solution. I'm gonna smudge all my graphite with the way I've done this, though. Oh well. It is what it is. And I don't really have a needed eraser with me right now, so we're just gonna go right on top of this without lightening the lines. And if that messes a bunch of it up, I will pay for my crimes later. Guys, did you see that Webkinz liked my post where I did the schedule for this week that was talking about this stream? Because the Webkinz account on Blue Sky liked my post. It was very fun. I felt very accomplished. Maybe when I finally finish my designs, I'll need to post them to get more attention from the Webkinz account. I love you, Webkinz. The Webkinz liked your post. Yeah, the Webkinz liked my post. The official account. I checked. It's the official one. Unless someone's running a really good lie, but I think it is the official Webkinz account. I've been noticed. Aw, that's amazing. It did make me very happy. There were one of like two people to like that post too, so that's extra special. Something I want to do on one of my streams, and I'm thinking we might do for like the art portion of debut, is design an acrylic standee of my VTuber, just for funs, just because I want to do it, and also because I found a manufacturer that makes like acrylic charms and keychains, and I would like to get a sample from them, but I need art to send them for a sample, so. It's like, oh, we can make like a standee design and see how that goes. There we go, looking pretty good. This is always the part where I like lock in and get really bad at talking because I don't want to fuck up my line art. Every single time the line art hyperfocus kicks in. And this has been consistent since I started streaming. Although 2024 Muffins wasn't very good at just talking during stream in general. I've grown so much. I can't believe I started streaming again in 2024. That's a little bit crazy. It's been so long. I'm almost at 1 year of being a Twitch affiliate. That's also really crazy. I think I have brought this up already, but my my Twitch affiliate anniversary is on the same day that I am debuting my model. Things lined up really nicely for me with that. I'm like, okay, we gotta do it this way. So it'll be marked as like a celebration stream, and you guys get like little notifications that it's my affiliate anniversary upon entering the stream. It's really cute. I mean, I've never actually done a celebration stream before, so I don't know exactly what they're like, but we're gonna find out together. Aw, yay, yeah, it's super exciting. Sometimes I still have trouble getting my brain around the fact that I am a Twitch affiliate at all. Because I kind of wasn't sure if it was ever gonna happen. I started streaming like for fun in like 2020. I was a baby. I was like 16. No, maybe I was 17. I can't remember. I was young. Um, and yeah. I don't think they could really envision hitting affiliate, even though I know that I really wanted it. I wanted it to happen. But I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to even get affiliate. I have no idea how to make like a nice looking stream. And also I was streaming off of a laptop, so that kind of doesn't help. Just got a sticky note. I'm trying to reactivate it again because it's a paint pen. And it's kind of drying up. But yeah. And I got Twitch affiliate before they made it easier to get Twitch affiliate too, so look at me, look at my accomplishment. I'm proud of myself. I also want to start streaming, but I'm a little nervous about doing so. I feel yeah. It can be really nervous going live and talking to a bunch of strangers for the first time, but I mean, the best way to do it is kind of just to get started. I think that can be kind of the nice part about streaming to no viewers or streaming to just one viewers, or like just whatever small amount of people you have, because it gives you a place with less eyes on you to kind of get used to the whole streaming thing and get more comfortable with talking. There we go. I'm liking that. I think I forgot to add the stitches on the hoodie on this drawing. Oh no, I am smudging it. Well, maybe that'll make it easier to line art. Okay, I can dream. What time is it? I probably won't stream super late today because I've got a lot of other stuff to do this afternoon. Saucy and I are gonna go to IKEA. That's gonna be fun. I have D&D tonight, so I gotta get ready for that. I might edit a few videos because I want that debut announcement to be ready to go. I got some stuff. I keep myself quite busy. That's, I guess, why my goals of resting more are so important, because I am a very busy person. And it's a lot sometimes. Oh, I forgot to outline the hand. No. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. It looks a little wimpy there. I kind of forgot it was there in the first place. I feel like I probably could have just ignored it and it would have looked fine. But now it's there, so it is what it is. Just looking at our time here. I've still got probably an hour left, maybe an hour and a half. I might only go until 1 today. I used to only ever stream to 1. That used to be like the longest I could go. Anything past was like too long for me. Now I like regularly stream minimum 4 hours, but it might be a shorter one today. We'll see how I feel. Stream length kind of always just depends on me and my vibes. Beautiful. Lovely. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna do color for these, if I'm gonna keep them just as like little sketches. Always a hard call to make, I think. I'll certainly be able to get more designs done if I just keep them as little sketches, so that might be the play for now. Because I'd like to be able to do more design work today. I feel bad if I'm like advertising Webkinz Pets as character designs. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do 1, and then I'm done for today. And I still have more energy in me, so I think we'll do at least 1 more. This drawing has been so smudged. Whoops, that's my bad. Especially when doing the eyes and stuff, I get so nervous. I have to focus so hard. You give him like some little eye bags in his eyelids. Because the bunny kind of does have like some rings around its eyes, so we can do that. We can represent it with some eye bags. I think I might also have some eye bags going on, so it's like cute, really. It's charming. It's a thing of endearment. Just really sleepy. Just a really eepy guy. There we go. I'm quite happy with this design. It's very different to what Alistair looks like in the current design I have for him that is not a Webkinz pet, but so far I'm really liking it. It looks good. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate, Probe Terror. Cheers. Appreciate it. There we go. Give the man some more piercings, because why not? I think that's a lot of my art character design decisions is I like piercings. Let's give them piercings. It's fun. I like it. I think that's something from like a lot of my high school age character designs that I haven't left in the past yet because I just like it. It's just fun. Piercings are cool. I'm locked in. I'm locked in, gang. I think my tracking is a little bit better with the camera in this spot. I think I could probably adjust this model just a little bit better for my head ups and downs. I've tried to resolve that on the new model tracking, but we'll have to wait to test that out. Do the little moon thing that I accidentally put there. There we go. Oh, I gotta do the pins and stuff on the hat as well. There we go. What a cutie. I do quite like this design. I keep saying that, but I am happy. I am very content. We have some more tea and we'll do this final design, then I can wave the page around like an idiot for a few minutes and wait for the paint to dry so we can move to the next one. Can bring up the wheel again. Love a good ol' wheel spinner to help us make decisions on stream. I used to make chat vote, but I think the wheel might be more interesting. I think once I'm done doing all the designs in my sketchbook, I might do like a little character lineup digitally cleaned up. I have mentioned I am probably going to be compiling all of the footage of this for a YouTube video. So I think having like a nice little lineup at the end is probably a good idea. Good little wrap up of the project. I really want to try and make more stuff for YouTube, but I am not that good at editing long form videos. They take me a really long time, so I think at least the editing is gonna have to be more of a summer project for me, but at least I'll have the basis for the videos. Yeah, I'd say it'd be nice. Okay, yeah, we'll likely do that. this is gonna have to be like an ongoing project over multiple streams, which I'm okay with. It's a nice little project for me to work on when I don't have other stuff I want to do this week. Beautiful. Okay. I like the crop vest. I think it's very cute. There we go. Very cute. I think it's cute too. Did I read that already? Sometimes I forget if I've read comments. Well, if I didn't already read it, thank you. Certainly double read some comments in my day. It's okay, it just means you get acknowledged twice, and I think that's a bonus. And you should be happy. Is my playlist over? I think my playlist might be over. Let's put on some more music. Yeah, it's over. What am I gonna put on? Put on the casual Nintendo DS games music mix. I like this one. Very good. I'm happy being here. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I am very happy to have you here. Always. Goes for everyone in chat. I'm always happy to have you here. Unless you're being mean to me or other people in chat, then I'm not. But those people are very rare, so we love my chat. My chat is very nice. Hey. Very quiet section of me just like trying to focus in and do line art, but there we go. There he is. There's the design. Yippee! I'll move so you can see the bunnies based on. I also realized my sketchbook drifted like way over there. Sorry, that's my bad. The Posca pens are always a little harder to do line art with. They're just a little bit clunky, but I think overall I'm quite happy with that. He looks good. Yippee. Okay. Now's gonna be the part where I like wave around my book a little bit like crazy so that the thing dries. It's paint. It's paint in the pen. And then I'll spin a wheel to decide who's next. There's still a little bit of paint, but we can spin the wheel while we wait for it to dry. Wheel of names. Oh, good. It's still saved from last time. Excellent. Okay. Mm, mm. I want a window capture for that, I think. Oh, it's huge. Uh, hide my tabs there, please. There we go. Has the rest of the guys on it. Good stuff. Let me just make this a little smaller here. And then we can spin it. There we go. Now it actually fits on the screen. And I'll put it under me in chat. We can go down a handful of layers here. There we go. Okay. Just housekeep a little bit. There we go. Okay. Cleans up the scene a little bit, makes it a little easier to spin the wheel. You're back, my homies. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, Kaz. It's long enough in the stream that I can't speak anymore. Thanks for the hydrate reminder. Cheers. Cheers to that. We're about to spin to decide who we're designing next. Let's press the button. Yippee. It has like little ticks, but they're so quiet. Who will it be? Ooh, okay, we're doing the little jackalope boy next. Remove him from the wheel. Hide the wheel. Goodbye wheel. These are the designs we did for Alistair. I'll probably end up putting them all together in a big digital art lineup, but I like to start in my sketchbook, so we're gonna stick with that for now. Has my paint dried? That's the question. It looks like it has dried. Like, I really don't want to flip it over and get like paint on my nice backdrop because I think I already have a little bit of paint on it. Thank you for the posture check reminder too, Kaz. I'll sit up straight. Gotta be mindful of your blueberries for the debut. There's gonna be lots of new channel point redeems that you can try out. Although hydrate and posture check will both still be there because I know you guys like them. And hydrate reminders are good. I do appreciate them. All right, let me pull up our sparrow images. I was worried about the hydrate posture checks, but I'm glad they stay the same. Thank you. They're like my most redeemed things. I couldn't get rid of them. I wouldn't do that to you. For the stuff that I know people really like, I'm like trying to make sure to either keep it the exact same or keep a version of it. So the only thing that's changing about hydrate and posture check is that they're gonna have different icons. Otherwise, they're the exact same thing. They cost the same amount of blueberries, etc., etc. And for like the emotes that I know are really popular, they're sticking around. I just made new designs for them. All of that. I don't want to I don't want to make you guys sad by taking away something you really like about stream. I'd feel so bad. So of course you will still be able to remind me to hydrate and to check my posture. There's mostly the new redeems and stuff is just a bunch more interactability with my model. You'll be able to do a whole bunch more stuff to interact with me, which I think is cool because I only have 3 right now. I think I have the head pats, the flower crown, and the cozy. And those are all staying. You can still do all that with the new model. It's just that there's like so much more new stuff you can do with the new model. There are lots of new toggles. I want to keep a lot of that a surprise. I've talked about it very briefly on TikTok and stuff, but yeah, I like surprises. Saucy, thank you for the hydrate reminder. Cheers. Sip sip. Okay, I've got my little jackalope boy with his big glasses here. This guy is meant to be a bit of a younger character, and the jackalope is appropriately smaller than a lot of my other Webkinz, so he will remain a younger character. Oh man, I have to go, but enjoy the rest of the stream. See ya. Oh, thanks for dropping in, Destiny. I appreciated having you. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around. Bye. And welcome, Saucy. Hello. Saucy typically lurks in all my streams. But it is nice to see you in chat. I need to put new lead in my pencil. I ran out. That's what I'm doing right now. Just dump all that in there. I need to get a new, I'm all out. I need to get a new lead refill case for my pencil case. I have like a huge box of these at home. I just need to remember to put a new one in my pencil case. Okay. Let's begin. I'm gonna just start with a pose so we have like a little base for the character we're drawing. Is it 5 millimeters or 0.5 millimeters or 0.7? It is 0.7. I still have enough for the pencil, so you don't need to worry. I just need to remember when I get home to put more in my pencil case. But thank you, Saucy. I think I want his face to be pretty round. He's got a very round face in Webkinz, so we'll keep it very round. This like very like slouchy kind of hiding in the big baggy clothes sort of thing here that we're gonna stick with, I think. Trying to remember what this guy's wearing. Gotta map out this pose. I feel like my proportions are off again.
Okay.
Okay, I don't need more, but thank you.
I don't need more.
Saucy brought me more lead anyway. I feel like I still am not like as comfortable drawing at my stream desk as I am at my other desk, my home desk. Mostly because I'm like I like to get my face pretty close to the paper, but I'm like I can't do that here. I need to like keep myself in range of my VTuber tracking and also not stick my head under my webcam. Which like in the very early days of trying to record stuff, I used to be really bad for doing by mistake. I'm gonna have that sweater be super baggy, and then I'm gonna put his hands like in his pockets like this, I think. And then we'll just make the sweater like nice and long so it actually makes sense that the hands are in the pockets. And I'm not doing that just so I can avoid drawing hands, I swear. I promise. I don't know how we're gonna interpret the ears and horns yet. We are gonna keep the little bandana he has because I think it's super cute. And the big glasses, those are both staying. We could do the thing I almost did for the Alistair design where we have like those two big floppy pieces in the front and we have those be the bunny ears. Then I'll have the big glasses. Actually, yeah, this is cute and I'm liking it. Very fluffy hair like that. Might make it a little more sharp because I don't know, as much as he has rounded features, like the horns are sharp and the ears are kind of a little pointy at the end. I feel like the sharpness is almost a little more appropriate there. And then he's got the I do a lot of layered hoodies with these, huh? He's got like the hoodie under the denim jacket, which I am gonna make really big because I think that'd be cute. And I feel like he'd be like a big clothes to hide in kind of guy, so we'll give him some big clothes. Something kind of coming along here. Thanks, Kaz. I'll sit up a little straighter. Best posture I've had in a while, probably. Kind of looks a little bit mad science-y here. It could almost be like an oversized lab coat. So many of these hoodies are just like white or like boring colors. The vest in the other design was white. The hoodie in this one is white. I feel like I don't want it to be white. And then we are going to make the pants very baggy because they do, in that little tiny image there, look super baggy. I think because they are all going to be a part of a group, we got to try and give them some different silhouettes. So I'm keeping in mind how like the clothes and stuff look on them. I think this one is so far very different from what Alistair's silhouette was. So good start, but you know, when you're doing 6 of them, you got to keep it in mind like across the entire thing. I want to do like a really chunky pair of runners for him because the rabbits in Webkinz look really dumb when they wear shoes. So that means it's just like my choice what kind of shoes they get. Any other key features? I haven't figured out what I want for his horns yet. I mean, I could do something on his glasses. I don't want to give him earrings. I don't know. I feel like there's something in there I could use, but I'm not sure what I want it to be yet. He also has this little belt that's like got some utility stuff, and instead of a belt, I think I want to give him like a crossbody bag. There we go. I think that's cute. And he probably has like some pins or stuff in it. He strikes me as like a very shy kid, which also means he's probably in some fandoms, at least from my experience. So he'll have some pins there. What if I just gave him like the little spiky curly bits at the top of the ear? Will you do something special while debuting your new model, like play something special or make it an extra long stream? Kind of both, probably. It's gonna be a long stream. I'll stream like all day when I debut. And I'm planning on doing like some fun games. I want to do some chat interactive stuff so I can give people gift subs maybe. We'll see. So yeah, kind of a combination of that. I'm gonna make like a full plan for it. Like we'll have lots of different activities. I want to play some games, do some drawings, just hang out with chat and play with my model for a while. So yeah, that's kind of the vague plan I have for it. I think I'm gonna line art these as I do them for this page, just so I don't have to worry so much about smudging everything. I'll make his nose a little shorter and a little wider there to hopefully match the shape a little. You can have just like a little smile there. He's cute. I like this design. I don't know, he doesn't feel as off with the plain clothes, so maybe he doesn't need as complex clothes either. I'm gonna make him look sleepy. He also has the circles around his eyes, so. Oh, I made his eyes way too far apart. Oh, that looks really bad. Hold on. Shouldn't have done the glasses for first because I've kind of lost my proportion of the face. Fortunately, this isn't just the head sketch and I can figure out proportions and stuff better when I do that, but there we go. The child. I'll do brown for this one because he's got lots of neutral colors going on there. There we go. There's this big jacket. It's time for me to be quiet for a while again because I focus on my line art. Uh, someday maybe I'll be a little better at it, but not screwing up the line art is probably also a good thing for the stream. Do people get throwing for content accusations on art streams? Because there ever been someone who has intentionally fucked up their line art so they had to redo a thing? Kind of looks like he's wearing a big raincoat. Big Paddington Bear vibes. I like it. Look at those big old glasses. I don't know. I love a good old cartoony big old glasses. I think they're very cute. Speaking of the debut stream though, because you did ask, Kaz, I do also want chat input on that, by the way. So if there's something you really think we should do for debut stream, like let me know. Tell me in the Discord or tell me here. I will take it all into consideration because I haven't planned exactly what activities we're doing yet. I have some ideas, but yeah, if there's something you want to see, let me know. I can consider it. I can look into things. There we go. Another big hoodie successfully added to the roster. Very good. I'm gonna have some more tea. Sounds interesting, but I'm clueless about ideas too. It would be good if you write it in the Discord if you haven't already. I have not. I need to put up the announcement in the Discord. That is a good reminder. I'm probably gonna just quickly edit up the little announcement video I made today and post that in the Discord like early as the announcement because it does feature the new model and I want to show you guys first. And then yeah, with it I would probably just say like, yeah, any ideas, anything you guys want to do for stream, please. Please just drop it in the chat. I'll consider it. I like almost went into my customer service voice when acting out the message I would say for that. That's crazy. Customer service muffins is a different person. They're not welcome on stream. No, my cap. I think that's also partially why I lose my voice after working is because it's like 8 hours of the customer service voice will do that to you. Those runners look very messy, but it's fine. You can't see them that well anyway. There he is. Very cute. Like him. Gonna do just like some weathering on the jacket, I think. And by that I mean little scribbles and hatching. Let me pick up the cap of that marker that I dropped. Okay, he is looking pretty good. All right, so we're gonna do the bust shot next and then the headshot after that. I'll do the bust up here this time. Let me try not to move this off screen by accident. We'll give him a little more activity in this one. I feel like he's probably like a quiet in public, very loud around friends kind of person. He gives me that vibe. We'll give him a little more charm for this one. A little more something going on. Also, this is just the pose that I saw. It's like, yeah, sure, let's do that one. Let that shape the personality a bit. Sure, why not? I don't know why I drew the mouth first, but there we go. I should draw the face first before doing the glasses. I did learn my lesson on that front. I do kind of like these big hair floofs. They're fun. Especially at an angle like this, they're very cute. And then it feels really weird seeing him without the glasses. There you go. This is cute. I like his hair. Oh, it makes me happy. This design is coming along very well, I think. I like it. And I have actually been so helpless with what to do on Sparrow's design. Like, I've had no idea for the longest time. So it's crazy to me how well this one is coming together. I really like it. And then we'll do like big loose sleeve there. I think he has like a lot of, I think he should have rather, a lot of the like beaded candy bracelets. Because I know that's a thing that some fandom people really like doing, and I think it's sick as hell. And he just looks like he'd have it, okay? And I like that for him. I support his interests. Because we've decided that he's absolutely a little fandom kid. Look at him, he's so precious. I really like him. He makes me happy. This is my child now, and I would like to protect him. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Kaz. Let me line the hand and then I'll have some water. Good reminder, thank you. There we go. I had the water. I feel like sometimes I do it too casually and then it's not obvious that I have actually fulfilled your redeem. By the way, I recently actually found the center where I can refund your redeems if I'm not able to actually fulfill them. And it was very full of just like hydrate reminder, was this redeem fulfilled? Like, oh, should probably clear all those. As far as I know, they've all been fulfilled. Can you refund all my redeems would be funny. No. I mean, I went through recently and I did like say that all of them had been fulfilled, so I don't think I can refund them anymore. I could refund like some of the new ones, but I think that might be cheating the blueberry market just a little bit. Let's just like crash the blueberry market. Let's come up with a scheme and completely destroy the market overnight. Blueberry washing. It channel needs a controversy to be truly famous. I don't like that logic, Kaz. Speaking of like controversial streamers, though, what a segue. I mean, I am about to talk about like a controversial streamer. Did you guys see that Cinder's fucking streaming again? I think that's kind of crazy. I did not read the 1,000-page document. I don't think that's surprising. But I'm kind of shocked. I mean, not entirely, because lots of people do shitty things and then like return to the internet anyway. And then after a while, no one cares anymore. I feel like that happens more often than maybe it should. But there are some like VTuber controversies or dramas where I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like they shouldn't have done that, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. But like I feel like she treated people like really, really terribly and maybe shouldn't have a platform anymore. I don't know. Cinder, that one VTuber who blackmailed others, is that too broad? No, that's you're probably thinking of the one I'm talking about. But yeah, I got her video or her stream was recommended to me today when I booted up Twitch. It's like, huh, she's back. I personally will not be joining streams. I mean, it looked like her stream was doing pretty well. She had like 1,000 viewers. I don't know how many she was pulling before. Oh, it's break time. I'm gonna go take like a couple minute break during the ads. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, I'm back from break. You checked her out, Kaz? I just checked her out. It was the end of the stream and it was like 1,700 viewers, so I'd say it's going well. I mean, that sounds like it's going well. Did chat seem generally positive? I mean, I'm sure they're probably banning anyone who goes in there and says, hey, you should not be streaming. For all of these, I think, very valid reasons. I mean, I think the reality of it is, like, she didn't do anything that, like, Twitch can take her off of the platform for. But, like, I don't know. I'm surprised so many people are still watching her. I would like to know what like viewership she was averaging before, because I have to imagine she's lost a significant amount of that. Like I know she was quite popular before all the shit went down. I never watched her, so I don't know. TBH, when you said that she'd still stream, I expected her to be on Kick. Ah, yes, Kick, where all the people who are too shitty to be on Twitch go. Honestly, that is not unheard of, so, you know, if that is what she did, I wouldn't be surprised. I know there are like some popular Kick streamers for sure. Have any of you ever watched anything on Kick? Because I never have. I think I like only know of its existence because when I watch like commentary videos on like shit streamers have done, and they're like, ah, yes, and since they are not welcome on Twitch anymore, they now stream on Kick, and that's like my main exposure to Kick as a platform. Or just like people talking about the unhinged shit people do on there. By the way, I am probably gonna wrap up after this drawing, just so you guys are aware. We're gonna go to IKEA. I told Saucy I'd buy IKEA lunch if the food court is not too busy. I don't want to touch Kick. Never. Yeah, that's a very fair take, Kaz. I don't either. I will never go on Kick. Ever, ever, ever. I feel like you have to stoop so low. Sorry if there are any Kick viewers in the audience, but if you are a Kick viewer, why? Please share. Okay. What do I want to do for the mouth here? Let's see. I do kind of like the open, happy mouth. We'll do that. I like the wholesome vibes. He seems like a really wholesome dude. I am very happy with this design. I think it turned out really good. Gave me much less trouble than the Alistair design, that's for sure. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Kaz. I will drink some water. Water? Water has been drunk. Thank you. Yeah, we'll give him the big round eyes, but a little bit of a line underneath. A little bit of the eye bags. Happens to the best of us, kid. I feel like that's not what I want his face to look like. I feel like I did it wrong. Maybe I'm gonna make his cheek like a little less puffy there. I think I need to squash his features together a little bit more. Redo. Try that again. There we go. That's more where the features should go. Nose there. Eyes like here and here. Yeah, I think I did the stuff too. The facial features too high up on his face. I think that's a big part of it. The guidelines are very helpful, I promise. I don't like him looking in that direction. I think I'm gonna have him look like that. There we go. That's better. He looks weird without his glasses and hair and bandana. He just looks very unfinished, so we should finish it. Yeah. Finish the drawing. Okay. Bandana. Like so. His hair, a little like flip, goes like that. And then this piece. Okay, there we go. And he has like this little curl up there. There we go. I think the glasses certainly make it look more like him. I think this is still my favorite drawing, but it all looks pretty good. I'm just pretty happy with this design as a whole. I think it turned out really nicely. I gotta figure out what we're doing next week for stream. I don't really have a good idea yet, but I'll come up with something. Thanks for the posture check, Kaz. I was certainly slouching more than I should be, so thank you. Okay. Looking pretty good. And we won't give him piercings because he's younger than the other characters. So he can stay just the way he is for now. Maybe he'll get piercings when he's older. Who knows? And I almost just about like instinctively added earrings to the ear too. I was like just talking about it. Literally like not even a second after I said, and no piercings for him, I just about instinctively drew piercings on the ear. It's burned into my brain maybe a little too much. All the characters must have piercings. There we go. He's beautiful. He's so cute. And I can show them together, side by side. The music seems familiar. Is that Cooking Mama? I do believe this is Cooking Mama music. I think that's exactly what this is. Does it say? Does it say? Can I find? Yeah, this is from Cooking Mama. I was pretty sure it was, but just had to make sure. Okay, let me hide my references and zoom out a little. Beautiful. Those are the drawings we did today. Oh, you can see the side of my desk. Those are the pages we finished today. Beautiful, beautiful. 2 new character designs based off my Webkinz, and they look really good. I'm very happy with them. Yeah. I think I did a good job. And we're all done there. Okay, let me hop back to this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Very good. Okay. I'm a little tiny for this. Let me bring myself back to size. There we go. Okay. I can close this now. Good. Okay. That is stream for today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one. This is actually quite short compared to my usual streams. I typically, you know, go until like, go at least 4 hours. This one was only 3, and it's not even been a full 3 yet. Thank you for another hydrate reminder, Kaz. Some water for the road. Cheers, cheers. Yeah. I don't know, do I have anything else to go over? I want to show off the new model one more time before we wrap. So I'm going to do that real quick. This one's just for me. This one's just because I want to. And not because I have to do any, not because I have to do any more, teasing. But I do want to show off the model one more time. Just while we're here. Because I'm going to talk about the debut for a second. And I like doing that with the new model. Okay. Should be connected with Rebridger now, which messes up my mouth tracking on this model, but makes it way better on the other one. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm really big. Oh, still gotta fix some bugs with the tongue rigging, clearly. Anyway, yes, so this model that I'm using right now as a lovely demonstration will be debuting on February the 15th at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is the time I typically start my streams at. And we'll be going all day. We'll be doing games and art and lots of chatting, lots of interacting with my model. It will be very fun. It'll be a long stream, so hopefully you'll be able to catch it. It's such an upgrade. I totally agree, Kaz. Thank you. I mean, this one took me way longer than the other one did, but yeah, overall it's so much better. I'm so much happier with it. And it's just really fun for me to use, so I like pulling it out whenever I can, even though I'm like, it's a bit of a secret. I can't show it off fully yet, but for plugging my debut, I'll show it off. Yeah, this beautiful model, February 15th. Be there, tell your friends. It'll be super exciting. It's going to be a really great stream, and I'm going to be continuing to advertise it in the weeks leading up to that. But yeah, this one, soon. Be there. Come see it. Come experience all the wonderful toggles and features and cool things that this model has, because those I'm all leaving as surprises. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the standard one now. Yeah. So that's that. That's the comparison. The comparison between the two is kind of crazy. Not like this model is awful or anything. It just, I think, is a big showcase in my improvement of rigging skills and art skills. So I'm very happy to have that comparison. I think it's super cool. That is all. I'm not sure what we're doing next week. It'll probably just be a Sunday stream again because I'm still getting used to my school schedule. And then once I'm used to my school schedule, I'll likely start planning some bonus streams again, so bear with me while I figure that out. Hey, once I debut my model, once I debut the new one, we'll probably get to do a few extra streams the week that debuts, because I am on reading break that week. Anyway, probably more drawing next week unless I decide otherwise. You can always find that information in the Discord. I always post all my schedules and stream information there. So if you're interested, it's in the panels below, or you can type !Discord in the chat. You can follow me on all of my socials. I post lots of short form on TikTok and YouTube, where I work on that beautiful new VTuber model. And I do also a whole bunch of other stuff, clips from streams, all of that kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Oh, also follow me on Blue Sky. I'm trying to be more active over there. I haven't been in the past, but I'm trying to post more on Blue Sky. So you can also follow me there. That is all I have for today. I'm gonna go to IKEA. We're gonna go get like a shelf or maybe shelf / dresser, shelf and dresser, something of the sort for Saucy. So I will see you guys all next week. I hope you all have a great day. I'll be around on the Discord, so I'm sure I'll talk to you all before then. See y'all next time, my homies, and good luck on IKEA. Thank you, Kaz. We will do our best. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm a big IKEA enjoyer, so I'll have fun. I hope everyone has a great day and a great week. I will see you next Sunday. Thank you all for being here. Bye!